this summer, and now he is, in effect, the offensive coordinator. Chris Bouillon to kickoff, and this is Kevin Mathis bringing it back from the 9, and Mathis out to the front from the 37-yard line. Aikman going right to the air off the layoff, and of all things, he gets sacked by Hart. On second down and 18, Emmitt Smith swings to the outside and brings it back to the lane. Split wide left. And Aikman out of the shotgun, gets it away, hits DEION, and DEION picks up the first down. Here, remember, he caught a 55-yard bomb in the Monday night game, week 3 against the Giants. Now back to Emmitt they go, and he gets taken down, and they slot him to the right, and that's Warren, the ex-Seahawk, in motion. Aikman to Warren, and Warren is very close to a on their first drive in 30 straight games, or the equivalent of almost 2 full seasons. And it's Smith with a big hole and gets tripped from the 32-yard line. And this is Emmitt Smith, and he is stopped in his Caldwell at one outside linebacker spot. So either it's the old trying to draw him offside, but they're going to go for it on 4th and 1, and it is caught by Michael Irvin, and his first catch of the night.
He's the king of it.
1st and 10 from the 25. Billy Davis on an end around. Moose Johnston throws a block
as well as the offense.
2nd and 8. This is the opening drive of the game. Emmitt Smith cutting it back, swinging to the outside, and with 3rd and 1, this is the 13th play of the drive, and Moose Johnston gets stacked up. There's Richie Cunningham to try to give the Cowboys the lead, and it is good. 18-yard line. And this is Charlie Garner working his way. 3rd down and 5 from the 24 with the play clock ticking down. And Pete scrambling, running for the first down, and has it as Rod. And McCormick takes his spot, at least for one play. And Pete going deep on 1st down the sideline, and it is pulled in. And the official is going to say in. One said in, the other says out.
They feel more comfortable with Bill Musgrave at this point calling the plays.
3rd down and 7 from the 35-yard line. Pete throws, and that's dropped, and that's been a bugaboo. Hoying had started to warm up. Cowboys have it now from the 28-yard line. Aikman throws, and over the middle, it's David LaFleur, the top. 1st and 10, Eagles blitz. Aikman has a tip.
So you're going to blitz, he goes every way conceivable.
2nd and 10, and this is Emmitt Smith, and he can't get out of the traffic created. Jason Garrett went to Princeton, and he's wearing them. 3rd and 17, and this is caught by Ernie Mills and Bobby Hoying. So from the 11, they begin this drive. Fumble by Charlie Garner, and nothing but white shirts are there, and the Cowboys have the football. Avika Pittman recovers it.
I don't think it's football death. No, Charlie never got control of the football, which they play defense.
2nd and goal. The Cowboys much better this year than last in the red zone when they were awful. And Aikman throws, and Irvin makes the catch for his first touchdown of the season.
Michael is off the snide.
Right on the money.
Cunningham for the point after. 2nd quarter. Al Michaels with Dan Dierdorf, Boomer Esiason, and Leslie Visser. The Eagles trailing 10-0, have Hoying rolling, and then it's batted down, but he
and back there.
Pass interference. Number 28, defense. That's a 1st down.
Is for the first.
Yes, it is. 1st down and 15. Hoying throws, and that's picked off at the 10-yard line. So they call the penalty on Woodson, and Woodson says, in effect, Cowboys from their own 11-yard line. And a huge hole for Emmitt Smith in the first.
I could break an announcer.
3rd down. Dan's protecting me. That's the running back. Actually, now Deuce is split to the right, and they give it to Irving Fryer on the end around. And the venerable wide receiver. The vagaries of the schedule, those two teams just don't meet too often, but that's the matchup. And a good one is it's fumbled. They fumbled snap by.
We never doubted that.
2nd down and 12. Hoying gets sacked back at the 18-yard line. Here come the Boo Birds again. He's here. 3rd down and 15. And Hoying.
Don't make any mistakes. It should remain that way.
Third down and 6. Sanders in the game. Aikman out of the gun. He's going to swing it out to the near side to Chris Warren, who slips a tackle, and then Warren 5. Second down and 8, and this is caught by Turner, and they finally get some positive yardage with their
Great football player.
1,110 yards and 7 touchdowns. That's a lot of production missing.
And you have to replace him.
Third and 6. Cowboys show blitz. Here they come. Boeing lost it and reaching for it, but unable to come up. Down 25 from the 21-yard line. Aikman tries to get it all back and more. Third and 21. On in the game. Aikman scrambling and has to slide. This late Rodney Peete started at quarterback. Finger on a throwing hand and has not been seen since as Irving Fryer makes. Fake toss. Going on a roll and then over right there. Third down and 3, and this is Garner to the thrust as opposed to the coverage. And the 24, under 3 minutes to play in the first half, and Deuce Staley, who broke 19. Blitz, and that's picked up by Staley. Flags all over the joint. Boeing goes back the other way, and DEION comes from Punxsutawney Phil.
Number 87. Penalties decline.
Please kick me the ball.
Yep.
DEION's trying to wake up the crowd.
Hutton's kick.
Well, we will see a return here.
He gets his wish. He comes through 3 guys.
Kick the ball down the middle of the field.
It's Monday Night Football, and it's Deion Sanders. What else is new?
Unbelievable. A routine. He makes this look.
He's an incredible athlete with incredible field vision and a terrific football player with unbelievable football sense.
Tommy Hutton might have been the only guy to touch him there at the very end as he grazed the back of his jersey.
That 2 minutes, that costs the team a timeout unless the Eagles have none. As they now in his first year as a Cowboys head coach, his team has just taken a defensive timeout, and on 2nd and 10, they're going to take another timeout here.
At the top of your screen, fighting through a double team.
78, 15 yards, first down.
First down at the 35-yard line. Boeing throws over the middle. That's caught by Solomon, and he's out from the 43-yard line.
They're consistently not scoring a lot of points.
11 per game, and Solomon makes the catch, picks up a first down to the 50.
Particular situation.
3rd and 10 from the 50-yard line. Boeing throws, and it's high and behind.
They at least made it to a Super Bowl, though. You got to play in the big one.
First down as
Deuce Staley took the vast majority of snaps during practice. He was the guy that was ready to play, not Hoying.
Here's Deuce Staley, tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Half statistics.
This is unbelievable that the Cowboys actually have less yards than the Eagles. I mean, watching that first yards in one half.
3rd and 6.
The points are what matter. And 17, obviously, is the more significant of the number.
For the first half. That's quite an accomplishment.
On 2nd and 7, Troy hits the Moose Johnston, and he gets tackled at the 3rd and 2. Aikman from the shotgun. A little toss. Dropped by Warren, but he picks it up and picks up the first down. 10 from the 36-yard line. Troy going deep, and getting position was Billy Davis to make the catch at the
state of the Eagles as a team right now, just turning the wrong way.
Set up the screen in a lot of traffic. Making the catch is EMMITT Smith. That's his first catch in 5 games.
Garrett played in his absence.
1st and goal from inside the 10. Aikman throws, and it's almost intercepted.
Not what Dallas was looking for.
2nd and goal from the 9. Smith to the outside, and into his platform. 3rd down and goal from the 8. Aikman guns it to the back of the end zone, and it's caught by David LaFleur for a touchdown. David LaFleur, who scored the Cowboys
twice now by Troy Aikman. Exactly.
This emblematic of that as they begin this drive. From the 20, Hoying flips it over the middle. Deuce Staley. It's dragged down up at the good
that he has here.
Third down and 6. And that one is
the Philadelphia Eagles. It just, when it starts rolling downhill, it is just so tough to grab hold of it.
DEION dancing to the strains of Little Peggy March, waiting for an errant punt.
Once again,
they kick it to DEION at the 9-yard line. And he is the 20. And this is Emmitt Smith, wrapped up at the line of scrimmage.
It was intentional grounding. He was not outside the box.
Third down and 10 as Aikman throws, and that pass is
Cowboys and his work tonight against Hugh Douglas.
They'll be going to punt. Billy Solomon back to receive it.
There's roughing the punter.
Roughing the punter because he got the kick away, and Matt Stevens was, and that is the call here.
Yep. You can have running into the...
Matt Stevens come in.
15 yards.
First down. They've been hard yards. This Eagle defense, they're still playing with some spirit.
And Emmitt Smith writing his name into the M&F record book out to the 50-yard line. For
actually understand and see, where the blitz is coming from, and Troy makes an audible and moves it away from it.
Well, there it is, the all-time leading ground gainer as Aikman throws, and Billy Davies has been wonderful to watch through the years.
Troy Aikman, a couple of touchdowns, no interceptions.
Yeah. 2nd and 7. This is Ernie Mills. Of course, from the 37. Aikman, and that's caught by Irvin. Over the middle, down to the 20. 1st and 10 from the 22. Cowboys leading 24-0. Aikman to the end zone. Wide open is Billy Davis, and
there's a flag. There's a flag. You cannot hit a receiver.
From the 12, Smith.
You never want to be too comfortable in this league. It's the one thing.
2nd and 6, running the fade to Davis
as they sit right now.
3rd down and 6 as Aikman in the and
opens to use.
25-yard field goal attempt by Richie Cunningham.
Don't forget that awesome quarterback from Arizona. Cheryl, Linda, and Debbie, I think there's only 3 we can count on.
I'm not sure about that. 1st and 10 from the 19, and that is caught by Jason.
And it's basically the bunker mentality for the Eagles and its players.
1st and 10 after a 21-yard gain. Hoying almost has that one, and it is intercepted because it was bounced off a defensive back, Kevin Smith, and into the arms of Darren Woodson.
And you have a
illegal contact. Number 24 defense prior to the quarterback leaving the pocket. 5-yard penalty. 1st down.
And that is caught by Kevin Turner.
It did, but you know what? You knew they were coming, and you just weren't going to tolerate it.
Including one against Philadelphia. 2nd down and 10 from the 45. Hoying goes over the middle into the arms of
those the Packers who are up there. I mean, those are the teams that are winning.
3rd down and 2. And
John Gruden, you have to go out and replace a guy like that.
On 4th down and 2, Hoying throws, and that is intercepted at the 20-yard line. It's DEION. And Hoying tackles him at the 41. Bobby's saying that's enough.
You know that you're not going to be able to compete with the big boys of the NFL.
There's Emmitt Smith.
Your players like Troy Aikman, Emmitt Smith, Michael Irvin, Eric Williams, players that, have been with the team and basically have grown up with the team.
What he's worth, but I've got to do it in this particular manner. And he made a lot of people angry, but in the long run, he was dead right. Ernie Mills makes the catch at the 50. 1st down from the 15-yard line. Smith. Emmett looking for the end zone. Touchdown.
That's right. Leave that helmet on, Emmett. He thought about it.
The thing that I see in this football team is that they haven't quit on their coach.
Well, Emmitt Smith has just gone over 100 yards. It's 101 yards. It's also on a night. It is his 7th Grand Prix by Pontiac. Wider is better. That was a 39-yard penalty on Kevin Smith. And then Hoying.
Right, exactly.
3rd down and 7 as Hoying goes under pressure. Losing to Tennessee. 4th down and 7 here as Hoying throws off his back foot.
Major holding.
Out of bounds.
Major. And you never know. He believes in him. He had him in Pittsburgh.
And he gives the ball to Chris Warren.
And that's a nice guy to give the ball to.
But yesterday was a vital game for them to win. Hoying throws, and it's caught by Kevin Turner, and he is.
Boomer's pounding on me because people are holding up a sign down there. Put in Boomer.
That's all right. I like that. It's my family. Way to go. I like it.
Not with that offensive line. 2nd and 7. And that's thrown.
The season still goes on. They still have 8 games to go.
Irving Fryer at the 38-yard line. 5:47 left in regulation.
A
blitz. And Dexter Cope come on the road. Assuming Philadelphia doesn't score. As Hoying gets flushed out, throws, and that's knocked down from the 15-yard line in a game that has been dominated by Dallas. The catch is made by Jeff Ogden. 47 for Philadelphia. Keep it on the ground, and this is Carl Hankton. 3rd down and 14.
Bobby Hoying right here. You don't want to hold on to the ball. You want to get back and get rid of it. Don't hold on to it.
Almost got sacked again. Gets it off. Juggled. The ball is lost. It wouldn't have been a 1st down anyway. It's now ruled incomplete.